Good day to everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. Today is supposed to be a Q&A day, but we have changed it up because another day seems like it's a better day for Q&A because our days are a bit messy and we have barely any time.
Yeah.
So we thought today is going to be a good day, but today, well, we started at the light, but but we ended up starting at the sunset, so it's pretty dark. But it's only 4 something, so it's not that late. We're gonna start working on the countertop. This is the countertops for the kitchen. We're gonna make them out of small woodies, kind of like a butcher block style countertop from our leftover ceiling, which we have a lot of. We could make a lot of countertops. But we're gonna start off by making ours, which is gonna be a painful job on its own. So I need to plane these woods, that's the first job, and then we'll move on to the inside.
Okay.
So I have planed some few woods that are the same thickness, roughly. Of course, it's old wood, it's not going to be the same, but after we glue it together, we'll plane it again and sandpaper it to make it perfectly smooth, and we're going to epoxy it. So it means it's going to fill up all the gaps and make it perfectly smooth. But first thing we need to do is cut it into slices, kind of like 5cm lines we're going to do, and then we're going to stick them all together to make the butcher block. We could stick them like this, but they are really broken up, so it's easier just to cut some pieces out of each wood and use that. So let's get started.
But please be very careful.
I've already cut 2 woods that we have. They need to be cut into pieces. You can see that already a problem is appearing. They're not even close to the same fatness. And there's a big giant gap. Why is the gap? Shouldn't be a gap. Oh, that's okay. That's flat. I think I seem to puzzle them a little bit as well. It doesn't cut the straightest, this tool.
So you understand kind of the concept of it.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be straight, they're gonna be like just long and short. But we need to cut that part off.
Doesn't look that good now. So I have cut all the 5 woods that I got. This is how many pieces we got out of them. Probably it's not enough for 1 counter, but we'll see. Maybe it is. Maybe a half a counter at least. So yeah, now we need to cut off all the bad parts, make them smaller sizes because this is way too big. We don't need a.
Easier to puzzle, yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to puzzle, make them nice and smooth. They are really rough on the cut. Not like rough cut, but like really full of holes, which is gonna help the glue stick together with each other, which is a good thing and a bad thing, but but they're strong. We should do a strong test. How strong are they? Can I stand on it, you think? Yeah, I can stand on it, so it's pretty strong. So
we could sit on our counters.
Yeah, that's the counter's supposed to be stronger. That's 1 wood. When you add them all together, it kind of makes it a bit stronger. We're just testing how strong is 1.
You should sit on one.
So yeah, let's cut them into pieces. Maybe I should go bring my
table.
Ah, no, that's covered in wood. So, okay.
I can help you hold it.
Doesn't need to be super precise.
This wood is quite okay. I think. So David has already started cutting, and which is really good for us. One thing is that we don't need to measure it and make it accurate, because we don't make anything accurate. We cannot make anything straight, so that's a perfect. If you don't know how, not how, you don't know, but if you're too lazy or if you have wood that is not straight, this is perfect because we just cut. We go through the I won't say sewing machine. We go through the saw and just cut. I keep like some nice parts that look nice and just cut whatever's left. That's how it's gonna be roughly. It's gonna be pretty much like brick wall, but with wood, where you always have like the gap and the brick, you know, like that. So it's never gonna be connecting there. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be like this. So what we're gonna making now, let me show you. We're making this countertop because we wanna go over the wall. It's gonna go like till all the way to the wall. I don't remember. I'm gonna put it all the way to the wall or not. So obviously this piece is smaller, so it's gonna go like wood and around and wood and more far away. David thinks that you can turn the door. There is no obvious signs that you can turn it, but maybe we turn it's not that bad, even if it works like that.
It has a stupid handle that's built in instead of like screw on, screw off.
Yeah.
But I think that's maybe how every fridge is.
The hooks are working. If you
you can reverse the hooks, but no way to reverse the handle.
So I don't know.
So I think it can flip upside down.
We'll see. But either way, we need to make this piece. So we're working on the 80 centimeter. 80 was it?
Yeah.
80 times. I don't remember.
80 times 60.
Okay. So and I think we need to redo our beton floor. Okay. Back to the countertop. Some more and cut them, but we have a problem. We have 2 different piles with 2 different measurements. One of them is 3 centimeters and the other ones are 4 centimeters.
3 millimeters. Oh no, 3 centimeters. You're right. Yeah.
The ones with 3 centimeters are less. The ones with 4 centimeters are more. What we have started here is with 3 centimeters, and we're doing the big countertop, which logically thinking we should have done it with 4 centimeters. Which takes us to rethink everything and means that we need to do the sink first because we have less wood of 3 centimeters. So we have to do the sink. So luckily this piece, that is the piece that we already started, is as big as that will be in the future. It's gonna come like till here more, have a bit more counter area. And in the future, we're gonna put a square sink.
In the future, you mean like next week?
I hope.
Hope we can
Otherwise,
afford it.
next year.
Next year, yeah.
But the good thing is, okay. So, let's see how we're gonna make it work. Here, as you can see, is the problem that it is not a straight wall.
Well, it goes in.
If
so
you have seen the video,
it's gonna be a lot of work, and here is the same thing. It
Yeah.
goes straight, and whoop, it's gonna be a lot of work to make
it's
it
not
perfect.
like as straight as here. Here we don't have anything, so we just do it, you know. So we were starting doing this one, and then we realized that we have way more woods that are 4 centimeters. So, but as I said, luckily this piece is as big as the side of there, so we just have to do some adjustments and figure it out all again, just to be sure. So let's do that. So we need to do some extra adjustments because I had it like here, perfect to go with a cooker, which means now I need to take some pieces out. Like I had this one was like perfectly big, I need to put it down here, kind of like, it needs to go all aligned with that wood, so everything needs to be kind of like that. Does that make sense? Should I put this one here? So it's just like a puzzle. Should I put it like that? We're done. It was okay. It didn't take that much brain energy. I started getting a bit annoyed and upset and pissed and everything, but David is always good at that. He's always the calm person and the brain person whenever it comes to stress. So we figured it all out because we had some problems where the connections were like literally next to each other. But we figured everything out, not too many tiny pieces, and I really like this piece. I didn't believe I would like it, but it's like really rainbowy in the color of wood. So like 50 shades of wood, pretty much, we have here. We wanted to stain it. We wanted all to get to that color, but we really don't need to do that because I like the way it looks. So we're just gonna epoxy it or lock it or see pretty much what we're gonna do with it. But that's pretty much a template. That was kind of the easy part. Now comes the hard part, which is assembling it and figuring out what we're gonna do. And this wood here is just to help us, so it's pretty much like that and like that to give you a full. I really like it.
You like how it looks?
Yep, I really like it. It was stressing me out for quite a few months now how we're gonna do it. But
We figured it out. We have a lot of this wood left, so we could do a lot of countertops.
So now we pretty
I
much
think that's 8 woods, but that's like broken wood. So like, let's say 6 good woods would do that perfectly.
But really unique woods and really old woods. I think those woods were like when the house was firstly built.
So like 200-year-old cut woods and built and made into planks and grown much more before that.
So we're gonna have all the wood from the house in our house again. That makes sense.
Comes all back.
But mostly. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. We had other plans to do today, but we ended up doing that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do something more exciting. I don't know if that was exciting enough, but see you tomorrow.